Welcome to episode 338 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, player 2 Crawler. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Johnny, player 3, what is happening?
What's up? I'm playing some Brain Age right now.
As we speak.
Yeah.
Multitasking, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that's not a good one because I
probably doing bad in both.
Think.
Bad in the podcast.
I'm not a good thinker. I ain't no good thinker, so I should stop playing.
Cheesy, what's up?
What's going on, cheese curds? I gotta say, real quick, on this podcast, sometimes I feel a little left out because you guys have these really awesome hats, like these gamer hats. So I just thought that I would try to fit in a little this week.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's from Odyssey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that when we experienced Mario's nipples for the first time? Is when he had that hat on?
Exactly. Yeah. So hopefully that just.
I was thinking more Animal Crossing vibes on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really whatever you want it to be. That's the magic of this hat.
That's Cappy.
I think I actually used that in Splatoon as well. So.
Oh, fitting. I like it. Well, before we jump into this, guys, if you're looking for some Christmas ideas for the Nintendo enthusiasts in your life, n64josh.com/Amazon. That's my storefront. All kinds of cool mugs, t-shirts, Nintendo accessories galore. Again, n64josh.com/Amazon. Whatever you purchase there helps support this show, so we really appreciate it.
Is that comically large water bottle still there?
Yes, my
I think
magnificent
you should put up the
water bottle.
Cars comment. Because everybody needs to see it.
Let me see here. I got to get to the. Oh, hey, Johnny Bo, you're beautiful. That in the Twitch announcement, I said, hey, if you jump into the chat, make sure to tell Johnny Bo he's beautiful. So they listen.
Wow. Okay, I thought that was unprovoked, but apparently not.
Hey, I was just trying to spread a little love. That's all. You know.
I appreciate it anyway. Thank you.
Yep. There you go. I didn't know if it would show up on your phone. That's why I was like, hopefully he's going to see the notification.
Well, I'm in Restream.
Apparently they're turned off, so I'm sad.
We're not paying
now.
attention.
It's sadness. I'm just kidding. So, if you want to pick up my book, n64josh.com/audible. It's free if you've never signed up. If you have, I think it's like $5. If you want to get the paperback, n64josh.com/anothercastle. It is available paperback, and it's also on Kindle. So if you want it just like the digital version, you can do that. And if somebody that you know needs to trim the bushes around their flagpole, make sure that they head over to manscaped.com and use coupon code N64Josh because you want to keep that princess in your castle. All right,
Johnny, you got like a Wilson thing going on there.
Yeah. He's slowly just peeking his head over the coupon code, but that's 20% off, free shipping. Use code N64Josh, manscaped.com. They've sent us the products. We all love them. We all use them. Highly recommend. Wouldn't recommend if we didn't use them and didn't like them.
It's one thing that keeps me beautiful.
That is true. That's what keeps it beautiful. Manscaped.com, coupon code N64Josh.
Tis the season. Trim that tree, right?
Also, I misspoke. It is not Brain Age. It is Big Brain Academy.
Wow, somebody needs to keep playing.
I got trees in my face.
Now, with Manscaped, you can trim those trees. There you go. So, I have been playing a ton of Nintendo, you guys. This last weekend for the holiday, I lost myself in Pokemon. I dominated Cynthia and her hammerhead dinosaur dragon.
How many times did she dominate you?
How many potions did you use?
He white screened.
No, Real trainers don't use any potions.
What's white screen? When I died all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when you lose
that happened
Pokemon
4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. So, yeah, I do want to shout out chat though. Car Gaming, what's going on? Mikey, the Time Wizard, welcome. Nate, what's up? Hanging out over on YouTube. We do this live 9-ish, 9:30 this week. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all N64 Josh. So come hang out. It's a good time. We have fun. But guys, I just didn't stop playing. I did not stop playing Pokemon. Like
Did
I
you
just kept-
complete your deck shit? Like what are you doing now?
so so I was like, all right, we're gonna do a stream on twitch.tv/N64Josh. And I was like, I'm just want to collect, we're gonna complete this thing, do a living Pokedex, right? Is that what it's called? Living Pokedex? Did I say that right?
Well, a living Pokedex is you would have one of each Pokemon. If you
Right?
want to just complete the Pokedex, you wouldn't have one of each.
Josh doesn't
You would-
trade or do anything like that. He's just
Well, I will eventually. Eventually, Antoine will probably just give me all of them, and I'll be complete.
you're gonna have to, because there's like 7 or so in the other
A
game.
living dex is super hard to get.
Yeah.
Like it's not hard to get. It's just annoying to get.
I imagine with the legendaries, do they evolve the legendaries?
Oh my god.
No, they don't.
No.
Oh, well, they seem so little. So I
Can I
thought
leave?
I thought the little legendaries would evolve. No?
All right. So the one that you got in the egg, the Manaphy, right?
Yeah.
That you got for free. You have to breed that with Ditto,
Okay.
so you could get a different Pokemon called Fione.
Oh, okay. Antoine, if
So-
you're listening, I'm gonna need help, buddy. Okay.
You should have a Ditto now.
Oh, I should.
Or I mean, I think
You should
could
have
get
come
one.
across one, probably.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know it's post game. Like I know you
Yeah.
can't get one until
No.
after.
not yet. But so
I'm taking away your Pokemon privileges. By the way,
No,
like, that
don't.
is-
I'm just learning. Come on, you gotta encourage me to keep going. So I beat Cynthia. There's still 2 areas I can't even go to. They're just like, you're not allowed here. I'm like, how am I not the chosen one? I don't understand. I beat Cynthia. I should be allowed here, but no, they just block the path. So again, I don't deserve to have a Pokemon card, but I'm wandering around capturing. I got 68 quick balls. I'm completely broke right now. And I'm just throwing these things like crazy, right? And I wander over to, I'm like, oh, I remember this spot. Oh, that's right. There's like a little cave in the middle of this water, like little island cave here. So let's go in here. Well, then there is a legendary in there. And I was like, oh, let me go to my trusty quick ball.
You got it.
I got it. My chat lost it. I have a TikTok going out. I was going to make it yesterday and I forgot. So it has to go out because I clipped it.
You're gonna
Yeah.
trigger so many people.
I quit.
Well, like people
legendary.
want like legendaries and regular balls, or like premier balls is the big one that people want to get legendaries in, but
So I ruined it.
no, you didn't ruin it.
Oh, okay.
As long as you're not using like a master ball, you're fine.
I already used that. It's gone.
What'd
I
you use
caught,
that on?
like a little bird thing. No,
That
I don't
sounds-
have one.
Is it a
I-
Sounds
legendary
great.
bird?
I used it at they gave me a master ball and then I saw that there was like this the Pokemon on the cover and I was like, well, this is who I want in my team. Yoink. And I just
That
threw
is
the
not
master
a. That's a little bird. That's
No,
a
no,
little
it's-
bird to you.
No, I was kidding. That's Peppermint Shoulders. That's who I
Oh, it does look like your descriptions are very apt. By the way, like
so
Peppermint shoulders.
peppermint shoulders.
yep, there it is.
Where's the glare? There.
Yep, there it is. There it is. So yeah, I didn't have to use the master ball against that guy.
No, I mean, it makes it easy. You don't have to. I mean, you could
Fight him
No,
for a
actually,
while and then
you
just
can fight them and paralyze.
You just gotta
them,
be careful.
know.
yeah, I would have killed him.
Always, well, you save, right? Have you never played a Pokemon game before in your life?
He's played yellow. That was it.
And
then
sword.
I mean-
I beat sword.
You save right before the
beat
encounter.
sword. You had people give you the end Pokemon before you even got to the end of it.
I didn't know it was the end one.
Wait, did you beat the Elite Four in Sword at least?
There is
Yeah,
no elite.
yeah.
Like
Wait.
there's the
Yeah, there is.
Ah,
No.
who hasn't beat it, Crawler?
It's that weird championship.
It's that weird
thing.
championship thing.
Yeah.
It's not an
Yeah.
Elite Four.
I did it. I didn't. Me and Kung Fu Panda didn't complete his stuff though, unfortunately.
Oh, in the DLC stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, that's a
that-
good description for that one. But like, there's an actual Kung Fu Panda like Pokemon. So
That whole DLC, how they rolled that out, that rubbed me the wrong way. I never bought it for Sword and Shield because
Because you got the double pack.
Yeah, it was the double
right,
pack, and you had to buy DLC, and it was only for the one thing that you buy. It's stupid.
Gotcha.
Granted, I only did play I don't even know. I'd have to go into each game. I'd have to go look at my play history and see which game I played a lot more of because I don't even remember which one I played more of.
So, all that being said, I'm enjoying the heck out of Pokemon right now. I don't know. It's been a ton of fun, but I've also been playing a ton of Animal Crossing. So, I bought it for my uncle for his birthday. I think I mentioned that on here. And then so we have a tradition where we always get together on the day after Thanksgiving and hang out and just game, just whatever. Well, he wasn't feeling too hot. So not like anything contagious. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to come over to your place then, since my aunt came over here. And literally from 3 p.m. till midnight, we played Animal Crossing.
Because you powered him through, right?
Powered him all the bells.
I gave him
a lot of bells.
I gave him like 6 million bells.
Oh my, come
and
on.
then at like 6 o'clock, after we'd been going for about 3 hours, I was like, yo, you want to see the Southern Hemisphere? He's like, well, yeah, that's new fish, that's new bugs, that's new sea creatures. I was like, all right, hang on. So we live like 2 minutes apart. So we ran over, grabbed my Switch Lite, fired up the Southern Hemisphere. Then then he's like, oh, I get all new fossils. So now every day I have my Switch Lite sitting next to me. I just turn it on. And my kids call this guy Uncle Doofus, by the way. So his Switch name is Unca Doo. And so I'll be sitting here with my Switch Lite on, and all of a sudden it'll be like, Unca Doo is flying in. And I'm like, oh, look at that. He's going to...
you can just time travel, right?
Hey.
You don't have to have a separate Switch. You can just time travel.
He's an old school. He played the first, he's the one I pitched the first game to. He's like, this sounds so dumb. And then we were up until like 4 a.m. playing Animal Crossing.
And they were the ones that bought it for their kids and played it in their closet each night before Christmas.
They bought their kids a TV and a GameCube in October for Christmas that year. So would set it up every night when they would go to bed and play Animal Crossing. So I was just like, I know this guy's going to play this. And sure enough, he's loving it. So it's been super cool. It's been super cool. The ladies were all here playing Overcooked 2. And then I had purchased Overcooked All You Can Eat has all the DLC and everything. It was like $30. And I was like, here's an early Christmas present, wife. And they were all excited. They were making hot chocolate and like Christmas levels. And just, they thought that was the best thing ever. So it was awesome. And then they came over Sunday and they started playing Overcooked. We went back over to his place because they were getting too rambunctious. So we were like, all right, we're going to go to peace and quiet. We played Animal Crossing. That's when I beat Pokemon. And then we played some more Animal Crossing. So I've also been going ham on like Mario Golf, and I even got Mario 10. Like we talked about Mario Golf last time, kind of at length. I don't mind the rank too much. Like it's short and sweet. I still wish it was tournaments. Don't get me wrong, but like it's short and sweet, and you can knock it out pretty quick.
Did you use Wiggler?
Nah, I just used Mario. But I like that they've added achievements.
Look who I'm talking to.
Right, exactly. They've added achievements to that game. I don't know if you guys have noticed that at the bottom of the screen. It's like they want you to collect every club with every character and like get a certain rank and beat adventure mode. So you guys probably already have some of them unlocked, but there's little things.
Did you get anything for it or no?
Probably not. Yeah.
Typical.
I hope there's some paid DLC soon. So I also played a little bit of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 with my nephew, and then bought him the expansion pack. So he was playing first thing he went to was Mario Tennis, and my niece she loved Happy Home Designer on the DS, so she was just beyond excited to be able to play Happy Home Paradise. So yeah, it's been a cool week. I did get a review copy of Asteroids Recharged or whatever, so I'll be talking about that here in the near future too. But I like some of those old school. I guess Atari's done a bunch of these. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the graphic style they go with, but it might be interesting to check out. So, Crawler, how about you? What have you been playing?
I am 4 gyms deep in Diamond, so I've been going through that.
Stumbled through the fog.
I stumbled through the fog without getting so I did.
There's a move, my man.
Whatever.
Talk about pulling a Josh.
Yeah.
Like that's the most Josh thing I've ever heard.
So I also beat Gym 4 before I beat Gym 3.
I don't even know how that's possible. Like, how do you even do that?
After what I did in Dread, I'm like, yep, you just pulled a Josh right there.
So yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't paying attention to my town map and where I was actually supposed to go, and I was just stumbling around because it's like the gym leader's not here in the town I was in. And I was like, where am I supposed to go? Because I'm just lazy and didn't actually look at my town map. Because it plants a flag where you're supposed to go. So yeah, I wandered back and forth for a little bit. Stumbled into a rock town and beat a fighting. I think it was the fighting. Is the fighting gym the 4th one?
Fighting? Well, no, the water gym is the 4th gym.
Water gym. I don't remember. Yeah. So
you had to do a little puzzle where you'd step on stuff and it would raise the water level and lower the water level.
Yep, I did that one before I did the fighting.
How did I figure that out as a kid? I don't know, because I was struggling as an adult.
So yeah, and then after I got those 4 gyms done, I've stumbled through the fog to make it to the mountaintop city or whatever, and I'm right there talking to Grandma. I don't know who that was that I'm talking to right now. I'm standing right in front of the cave that I have to go into, but that's where I'm at. And then that must have been on Monday or Tuesday night I did that, and then we had podcasts the last 2 nights. I've been playing Halo. I played Halo on Tuesday, so that was probably Monday. So that's where I've been.
Yeah, my Switch has pulled me. Like, I didn't even get there's some days during the holiday I didn't even get any Halo time in. I just was playing handheld Switch a ton.
That's the thing. I got really sick over the weekend. But I'd finished my weeklies in Halo on Thursday night for 2.5 days into the week of weekly challenges. So that kind of freed me up. So when I did feel better, I was playing Switch and playing Pokemon and that kind of stuff. So that was good.
Johnny, what you been playing, baby?
I've also been playing Pokemon. I'm just struggling to get through the whole thing. I don't know. I want them to either change the formula or let me go to end game, because I'm like, it's so slow and such a slog to like do these early gyms and early. I've been there before.
Is it the walk to the gyms that you're just like, gosh, I don't want to trigger?
The one felt like
it's everybody coming to talk to you and fight you. Yeah, that's what's annoying.
Yeah, I get
especially
it.
Especially because you just one shot them, and it's like, all right,
yeah.
Like,
why do you have a level 15 Wurmple? Like, it should be evolved. Like,
I've been doing the battle tower.
They just keep mashing B when it tries to evolve, man.
Yeah.
No. Get back in your Pokeball.
Yeah. And I don't even feel like doing the underground because like I want to wait until I'm done the game and make sure everything is like ready to go. Like I don't want to catch something lower level when I could just get it higher level moving forward. I mean, it's still nostalgic. Like it's still kind of like just leveling up my team. I feel I don't know. Do you guys get the Riolu egg? I think that's what it is. I feel like it takes forever to hatch.
Is that from that old couple?
Or it's from the one guy. Like there's just a guy that gives you an egg.
I don't know if I have that yet.
And,
I think I just got it.
Do I have it?
Or I think I went and talked to him and he's like, you don't have space, so I didn't get it. So
yeah,
I could talk to him.
That egg, like it takes forever to hatch, and I just want it to hatch.
Antoine gave me my 2 other starters in eggs, and I walked for quite a while, I feel like, to hatch it.
This one feels a lot longer than those.
I saw
did.
something for people that are trying to breed shinies that there's a path that's a bike path that
You could also,
because
you
have to
also
go up
get
like the steep thing, but there's like a good long straight shot just to ride your bike up and down to
you
hatch
also
the
have
egg.
like ability. You have like warm body, which will hatch it quicker. But like I don't have that yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of.
There's so many nuanced things
I feel like
in this version.
Cheesy did before. Like I feel like Cheesy, you were saying like you weren't sure if you were gonna like this game. And now I feel like you, but after playing the game. Like I wish I would have had this revelation before the game. Before playing the game.
$120 ago.
Yeah. I still would have bought it. It's like a collection thing, but I also bought
something that you physically can't even hold, though, John.
Yeah, you must be a huge fan of NFTs if you just collect digital games.
Yeah, I love NFTs. These
are
NFTs, right?
I have them both right here, at least.
So, well, if I had them physically, I would like throw it out the window. I'd be like, this is not worth it. No. I don't know. I love Pokemon. I just want something different. Hopefully,
you know what I found is the
Arceus
perfect
different.
game for? Watching movies and playing. I watched Detective Pikachu because I was like, yo, I'm like totally caught up in this right now. I'm going to rewatch this movie. And I saw so many of the, like, there's giant flat earth turtles. I was like, these things are amazing. Like,
well, I usually play on Sundays because I watch football and then I play on my Switch.
Yeah.
And like the Pokemon was good for that. So
you're always just super depressed when you're playing Switch.
Yeah.
I watched Sonic after I watched Detective Pikachu. Like I just went for the
video game
movies, and it was an awesome Sunday morning. And then, yeah.
I also bought some stuff that was on sale. I haven't played any of it yet, but I got Torna.
I figured out why I stopped Torna. Because their story that's awesome. But then you have to do this goofy town thing where you have to do all these side quests that like are just a little bit of a grind.
I asked you if it was worth.
I had to go watch a review to remember,
and you were like, "Yeah, it's a good game." And now you're telling me it's
just going to be a little bit of a grind.
It's a collection thing, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a collection thing.
It's a collection thing. I got God Eater 3 as well, which is kind of like Monster Hunter. It was on sale for like $8 or something. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, cool.
$8.
Pretty much telling you have to buy it at that.
I know,
point.
right? Anything under my material threshold. I used to say it was $10, but now it's just like whatever.
It's $20 skins in Halo Infinite.
Yeah,
or $40 skins in Pokemon Unite.
I paid $20 for that. All right, stop the rumor. It is a $40 skin, but I paid $20.
Cheesy, what do you play?
Felt like I got a deal.
So I am 6 gems deep.
Ooh. Oh, he bought it. And
he's further than us, Crawler.
We made you open it on stream. I remember that.
Yeah.
We are a bad influence.
It's interesting. Johnny was talking about how he wishes that he would have listened to me beforehand and how boring it was. I'm actually really enjoying it. That's maybe enjoyment is not the right word. I like it. I am having.
I kind of think it's okay.
What was that?
Johnny's just old man yells at Cloud. I mean, that's just all he is.
I played the same game for 25 years. Like what do you want me to do?
Pokemon's always the same game. What do you expect?
I also went through the fog. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do there, but it actually didn't take me that long.
You get a move.
I have fly, but it's
called defog.
Defog.
I need to talk to somebody then.
It was a great challenge that you guys missed out on.
Yeah, it was fun.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that.
I did walk through the fog because I didn't know how to use defog. So I walked through some of the fog because I was
did you talk to somebody to learn defog?
Oh yeah. I couldn't tell you.
No, you get it after beating a gym.
It's just after you beat the gym they give it to you. So you have
I messed up because I beat the gyms out of order, I think.
I literally just did it. Like that was the last thing I did.
So gym 4. Yeah, so you got it. 4? Yeah, but I didn't know how to use it because when you do surf, you walk up to the water and it's like, yo, you want to surf? I'm like, yep. I walked into the fog and I was like, hello, do I not have the move? Like, I'm in the fog.
Where's
You
my
gotta pull out your
option?
watch.
Yeah. So I had to chat had to tell me how to put my watch away because I'm like, why is this giant
That is
thing on my
they
screen?
don't really tell you how to do it.
That's
They
true.
tell you, they tell you to hold R.
Oh,
Was
well,
there
I
reading
don't
involved?
read. I'm just like John. I don't read.
They tell you that once, I think.
I read that I got defog though, so
I knew I had it. I just didn't know how to use it.
I don't think I have defog. I'll have to. Well,
Yeah,
when
I
this-
don't think I do either. I don't know.
Did you
Like
beat
I
the
was
water
looking
gym?
for it and I couldn't find
Yeah, I
it.
beat the water gym.
you have it.
Okay. I want to give you guys a little pro tip that was given to me that it cost me probably like, I don't even know. It cost me some time. But there is a special Pokeball behind the legendary that you're going to want to go pick up. It's behind him though. You don't see it unless you walk after you catch it. And then it's like a pearl that you put on that Pokemon. I had no clue. Antoine was like, yo, did you pick this up? And I was like, yeah, no. He's like, you're going to want to go back for it. I was like, no, I can't fast travel there. I had to walk through all these weeds and dungeons and it was the worst. I'm like, I guess I'm leveling up some more.
So
I will
Cheese, do you
say-
like the game? Where
So
you're
yeah, I think the game looks beautiful for what it is. There's something that's really nice about having the reflection on the ground of like the gyms. I don't know why, but it's just like, oh wow, this gym is really well kept. Like the janitor came in and it's like really making sure it's a tip top place for those Yelp reviews. But
what is happening?
no, I'm having fun with it, and I guess I do enjoy it, but I would agree with you guys that the battling, it seems like they have added some animations that are like, oh, that's a nice touch. Like they added just a little bit to make it look kind of new, I guess, but it still is like we've seen this over and over. It would be really nice to change it up. And running into people, like I used to hate that so much, but from playing Pokemon games in the past, I learned that I was never leveling up my character or my Pokemon because I was running past them. And now I'm like, okay, I got to make sure that I'm running into every person.
Yeah.
And also like experience share does help a lot in these newer games where that wasn't available in the past games. So that to me is not as big of an issue as like what you guys are saying. It is.
It makes everything OP though. Like I feel like
It
I
does.
kind of one shot everything.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
but after
gonna
you
say
get to that final gym, you better be OP because Cynthia is no joke. Like,
I
I'm
mean, if you know what you're
terrified.
doing.
I'm
I
terrified.
really have been surprised by how many badges I've gotten just from like maybe one or two times visiting them and just winning. But for what it is, and to go back to the classics, it's fine. I haven't really spent too much time in the underground. I like digging in the walls or mining. And then I just get kind of bored and I'm like, okay, back up we go. But yeah, it's been fun.
I'm waiting to go in the underground. Like, I'm like, this is like the last thing. I'm in the battle tower right now, fighting all the little kids, which just feels weird, right?
Josh is gonna become a shiny hunter.
It's like, why are
Be
you
on-
that
be
far
on the
away from
lookout
home?
for shiny hunting streams from Josh.
Hey, let's do it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm down. So, but I mean, this was since Yellow, I didn't really have, other than Antoine giving me the 3 starters, I didn't have much help with it. And I was like, this is cool.
That's not even that much. That's not really help because you could build out your team without
Sure.
having the starters.
Where I made a mistake is I swapped out the King Penguin with the peppermint arms, and
Peppermint shoulders.
peppermint shoulders, and I needed King Penguin in the, so I had to keep
Peg.
fighting. I had to go
You're
through.
using a legendary in your team. Oh my god!
I heard that was not an ideal thing
You
either.
noob.
I don't know
You
any of this
noob.
stuff. I was just like, this is the most intimidating Pokemon I have. Let's use him, you know? Like he applies pressure.
With
I'm like,
peppermints on his shoulders. That's the most intimidating.
he applies
Pokemon.
pressure. That means scared, right? I don't know. But here's the thing. I get a chart that shows what beats what, you know, rock, paper, scissors, all that stuff. Here's my problem.
It's like rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock now. There's so many.
I have no idea what the Pokemon I'm fighting is. I'm like,
oh my god.
unless they are like clearly from the water, I'm
You
like,
can Google it.
but
That's a lot of Googling every time.
That's a lot. I would just go through my list and see what was super effective, and then that's how I would fight them.
I mean, they do kind of, if you face the Pokemon before, they kind of, you know, aid you along the way, showing what moves are effective, not
Right.
effective, super effective. And that, I mean, that is for that exact reason, because the type
There's
matchups,
too many different things.
there's too many. There's,
Mhm.
back in the original days when you only had to deal with 150 Pokemon, like it wasn't that big of a burden, but now you're 900 Pokemon, multiple typings, like it's a lot, especially if it's a new player or somebody just starting or trying to learn.
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean, I don't
no
know
way.
either. That's a lot to learn. Like I know some of them.
Yeah, and I started to get, this is the most I've ever caught on with it with Pokemon. So I mean, it's been fun. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for January to play Arceus.
I mean, it's kind of like
what that's about.
You're kind of in the throw of it, like you were with Let's Go Eevee. Like
probably more so that than I was
Yeah.
with Sword, even. Yeah. But that felt like I was playing Yellow again, right? So that
Mhm.
kind of, there was a little bit of a nostalgia thing there. So that was nice. So I don't know. What are we talking about today? Oh, that's right.
Paper
Cheesy, what else did
Mario.
you play before we stopped though? You talked about Pokemon, but what else did you play?
Honestly, that was it. Because
Yeah.
I knew that you guys were playing it so much, and I was like, well, I gotta get going on this. And I actually spent more time on it than I thought I would. And I feel like I was pretty harsh on it before even playing it. Like I'm like, I don't want to play this game again. But here I am, and it is a good time suck, I think, is the best way to explain it. And like you were saying, it's a good way to just like if you're just watching a game or movies or whatever, just to pull out Pokemon and just play. Like
Just press
there's
A.
really, you don't
You just
really
go
have to
smash
pay
A.
attention that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly right. Unless they're saying something, you got to read. That was the only thing. A few times I'm like, I don't know who I need to go talk to, and I don't want to talk to everybody to get like to trigger the next event.
If you check your map, there's like a giant flag on it that says
yes, and I was doing that, but there was a few times that I'm like, okay, yes, I'm in this area, but I guess I need to wander around more, or I need to talk to every person right now. So,
I guess for me, the way that it does kind of tell you where to go or what moves are effective or not is really helpful. And we have complained, not us, but just the internet in general has complained about how easy the games have become. And honestly, like, to play a Pokemon game, because everybody wants to kind of experience the new Pokemon game, to have that and say like, oh, you need to go here, or oh, this this move is really effective. I don't mind it because I'm just kind of going along on the journey. I don't need it to be incredibly hard like the originals. Not that they were incredibly hard, but it was also just, it took up more time, I think, than it needed to.
Honestly, this makes these a whole lot more approachable for me than they were, because I played Red and Yellow, and I think the next one I tried was Ruby. I don't know if that was, I don't know what
third.
gen. Is that
Yeah,
third gen?
third
So
gen.
I skipped Gen 2. But like when I got into that, it was a different area. It was different starters. It was different and there was, the internet wasn't what it is now, and like there wasn't this move is super effective. I knew the 151 from watching the show and playing the games that I played, and I knew it was 151, and that wasn't that much to remember. And then they added that much more to it and omitted some and brought some like that just threw my flow off, and I was like, I don't want to have to learn this. And so I didn't play much Pokemon until like I have a handful of them. I think I have Platinum, which I think is that the version of Diamond and Pearl, the better.
That's Ruby
Yeah,
and
it's
Sapphire.
the enhanced. I think they call it the enhanced version.
Okay. And so I have a
yeah,
handful of
definitely.
them. And I have Sun or Moon. I don't remember which one I picked up on a Black Friday a couple of years ago. But then like I didn't really get back into Pokemon playing it until like Let's Go. Let's Go was what really, because it was a nostalgia trip. And then I tried. I have Sword and Shield, and I tried these, and it is more approachable, and I think that's good for people because like what Johnny said, there's 900 plus Pokemon. If they were to implement the full decks, that's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Well, we get our first expansion pack expansion game. Are you guys ready?
Finally.
Is everybody ready? Paper Mario comes to the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack on the 10th of
I love
December.
this slow drip feed of one game after a month and a half. I love it.
That was sarcasm.
Keep the excitement down, Johnny.
Yeah. Hype
this is a good one. This is a good one, actually. I like. I have never actually played Paper Mario to completion, so I might play this.
The writing in this game is funny. I have this. I have the original cart. I don't think I finished it, but I played a decent amount of it.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Like having it on the go, like I'll check it out. It is a little disheartening that it's just one title when the 64 games seem to be so thin right now.
And they already announced what games are coming out.
Exactly.
Yeah, we saw the rundown of them. So we have to go back to the old trailer and see if was this one the first one that they showed in the rundown of games coming, or did they already show us the order?
It's all in order, yeah. Well,
that means Banjo's last or whatever.
Does this
Banjo's
mean
in 6 years?
Does this mean we're not seeing any more Super Nintendo games and any more NES games?
Oh my goodness, I honestly forgot about that.
I hope they keep them coming. I mean, they would randomly drop a few random NES games after the Super Nintendo stuff came out, but honestly,
why are they announcing this a week in advance?
That stuff hasn't been good. Yeah, usually those are announced and it's
Just
like
drop
out
it
at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. You know what? What day is this? The 10th.
It's so that's a Friday.
That's Game Awards day.
No, Game Awards is the 9th.
Game Awards the day before.
Well, okay. Well, maybe they're. Well, we have predictions.
Maybe GoldenEye is the announcement at the Game Awards.
Don't get my hopes up. Don't do that.
Is that GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and Banjo? Boom.
Is that a big enough announcement at the Game Awards to reveal?
I think so. Yeah.
If they could get GoldenEye, yeah, that's a big enough announcement. As long as it's not done like how some of the emulation is done. I guess do it better. Make sure it's good.
Well, and it could be a Xbox Nintendo announcement, right? Because there's a remaster that's done. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. The fact that GoldenEye got unbanned in Germany, that to me is like, It's the biggest. I mean, arguably, when you ask people what they played on the 64, of course you're going to hear Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64, but GoldenEye has probably said just as much.
And Josh has already bought 4 of these controllers, and they're going to announce the colored controllers coming out now. So
I'll buy those too. I don't even care. I will buy those too because I love that stuff. So, and I mean, I believe too. I think I just saw the you know how there's like the Retron 5. With the 64 hitting 25 years.
I saw a 64 Retron something. Yeah.
Yeah. There's now a system that you can play your old games on. So that's kind of what I've been waiting for. Like, I didn't really need but I mean, to be able to easily stream with HDMI on one of those consoles, like,
And those consoles, like they're pricey, but they
sometimes,
do a great job up-res and stuff. Like the Super
yes,
Nintendo stuff on the Retron looks sharp.
yeah, it's good. Sometimes they do. The Retrons are interesting because they like literally run emulation of the
On the hardware, like the inside the box, it like takes the code, it rips the code out of the cart, and then it like emulates it and pumps it
Yeah.
out in widescreen 1080p or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I believe the Nintendads just showed up. I see Raid. So welcome everybody from the Nintendads podcast. I don't know if you guys were podcasting tonight, but I hope if you were, it went smoothly. Make sure to go check out the Nintendads. They have a great show. We've done a little bit of collaboration with them. We should do some more very soon. So welcome on in, everybody. We're so glad to have you. Just talking about Paper Mario making its way over to the Nintendo Switch Online. I mean, we'll talk about it. We're gonna get into what we think's gonna be, what we think's coming to the with the Game Awards. All right, Big Brain Academy. Have any of you guys played the demo yet?
No.
I was just playing the actual game.
Okay, you've gone hands on. Give us your review. I'm kidding, but tell us. Like, I mean,
It's been like I played like 3 mini games.
yeah. And are you sold? Do you love it? You wish it had online? What?
I mean, it has online. You just can't play with others.
Leaderboards.
It has leaderboards, and there is like WarioWare has that like ranking thing.
Yeah.
So you have that.
Okay.
What they give it?
Let's see. Let's get down to the bottom here. We're looking at Nintendo News, mynintendonews.com. They gave it a 7 out of 10. Metacritic has had this one sitting at a 71. Some people really enjoy it. Other people aren't liking it all that much. A lot of it, they're saying a lot of what makes this game fun is the couch co-op. So sitting down together and playing it with somebody. The cool thing is, like Crawler, if you want to play with your kids, you can set age level.
I can handicap myself,
so you can compete, but they're competing with their age difficulty and you're competing with yours. So
that's cool.
From my understanding anyway. That's a little bit of research I did on it. So.
I'm headed towards Best Buy tomorrow, so I'll probably pick this up anyway.
Yeah,
I think it's like it's a $30 like bite-sized experience. Like it's not gonna blow your mind. Or it's not gonna blow your brain.
It might. It might. You don't know how hard those puzzles get.
Actually, I was so it's like they call it practice, but it's like the main mode. And once you get past like normal, it's tough.
Makes you feel stupid.
I mean, I'm an educated man, and I am struggling.
Another article here I saw Stealth tweeting about, I think we all did, was hack. I don't know what this, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. I guess it's hack //GU, but I don't even know. I'm not sure. Last Recode coming to Nintendo Switch. So this is Bandai Namco. It says to celebrate the announcement, the team at Bandai Namco has produced an action-packed hack. I don't even know. This is a series I'm not familiar with whatsoever. Immerse yourself in the original VRM MMORPG. So I don't even. What does that even? Is that stand for first person
virtual
shooter
reality MMO? Is that what that is?
You learn all
VRM MMORPG.
I mean, it sounds like it's a VR MMORPG. So are you? Well, how? I don't know how Switch does VR, but like,
well, you got to have Labo.
I do got it.
I mean, that's what this says. It says virtual reality, massive multiplayer online role playing. I mean, so I guess that's what it. I don't know.
We can watch on Twitter here. Let's see. Let's play it. We'll go full screen here. Let's see what this. Oh, Peggy 12. I don't think you guys can hear it though, right?
We can't even see it.
No, we can't hear it.
Oh, that's right, because it's dumb. Okay, so we'll have to watch the
What's
little
the little
yeah, maybe
screen.
I might be able to zoom in this way a little bit.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Fancy, right? So, I mean, it looks. If you're just listening, I realize you guys can't. You're not seeing this, but it sounds. Whoa! Mikey be playing says, "What's good? Just checking in. Sounds like Hack does have Labo support this time." Yes, I don't know if that's serious or not. That's. Oh, Mikey, the Time Wizard says, from my understanding, it's a game within an MMO. So it's not an
What?
actual MMO. I don't know. It's a game
All right,
within.
so
It's like
Neo
an
and Morpheus are welcoming you to this game, and
take your blue pill, and it looks epic. I mean, everything they're showing, like there's lots of screaming and people jumping really high.
Lots of screaming.
He looks like he could be in Xenoblade with that giant sword. Oh, the monster looks pretty gnarly.
It looks like a JRPG, and that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. So yeah, I don't know.
interesting.
The Switch has turned in. I mean, if you guys walked into like a for me, I walk into the retro game stores, they have like these crazy collections of games often. And it's like there's so many JRPGs that I'm like, what? How many are on this system, you know? But I mean, it's great. It's become a JRPG system for a number of people. So I mean,
3/11/22 is when that comes out.
nothing wrong with that. So there you go. A couple more announcements. We'll just take another quick peek here at the at My Nintendo News. We did have the Smash update. We talked about that at length on the
Pyra and Mithra did get nerfed.
Well, we were speculating because the patch was
Oh,
not yet.
did.
That's right. We only speculated. So
that's on the Smash Bros. Cast, and that's live now if you want to listen to that. But it was so the update list. There's a few characters on there. Mithra Pyra got a little bit of a nerf. We played them. We played again. Josh played with them, and I played against them last night. We didn't notice much of a difference in a lot of stuff. But I mean, yeah, and Nintendo reiterated today, I saw in the tweet that they did what we were questioning is, was it going to have bug fixes potentially? And they do say this is the last character balance, and any adjustments in the future will be just for potential bug fixes.
yeah. So there you go. Smash now begins. This is where Smash begins. And Crawler and I had a great time playing last night. Chat's asking right now, Mikey be playing says, is Smash worth jumping back into? I've been out since the end of Fighter Pass #1. So like Banjo is the last person I played, I think. In my opinion, absolutely. But I mean, I'm a Smash Bros junkie. So like
Smash is like an evergreen game that you can always hop back into, hop in and out. Like ever since Halo and Pokemon came out, I haven't played it, but then we played it the other night. It was still really fun.
Yep. And Panda Global yesterday launched a Kickstarter for a brand new GameCube controller that I backed. I'm excited to see. It's going to have different faceplates that you can swap out, so it can have grips like a Pro controller, but it's still going to all be GameCube style. It's going to have wireless options if you want it. It's got an extra shoulder button on the GameCube controller, so you can use it like a Switch controller for all the regular button uses that you have. So it looks to be pretty interesting. It's like
I only have about 15 controllers for my Switch. What's another one?
It's like It's like 500% backed on Kickstarter right now. It looks like it's doing pretty good.
Mikey be playing, and this is also for Cheesy. Wants to know. Okay, last question: is Inkling still good? Doesn't have to be top tier, but at least good. If she's turbo nerfed, I'll be too sad. No,
pretty sure she got a buff,
Yeah,
right?
they got buffed.
Yeah.
Inkling was buffed in this one. Neutral special extended the distance of the shot for Inkling. Side smash attack made it easier to hit the high damage range. Up tilt attack made it easier to hit opponents on the ground. And side tilt attack increased power, extended launch distance. Also reduced vulnerability when reloading ink. So
With
honestly,
seeing all that, I feel like Inkling probably had gotten nerfed in the past because that's a lot to bring back up.
yeah, it could be. It could be the one. I made a video about this on YouTube yesterday, and the one of the comments was like, something about Woomy buffs or something like that. I'm just like, what is this? I don't I don't even know. So, but yeah, so
I don't even think Sora was listed on this, was he?
the very bottom,
at the bottom.
basic movement, adjusted the length of some of the animations when knocked down on the ground to match other fighters, and that's the same thing with Mithra and Pyra. So, yeah. So there you go. That's the Smash update. So we thought it would be kind of fun to discuss the Game Awards. What do we think Nintendo is going to announce? Chat, we want to hear from you. We'll put your questions on the screen here if you guys want to participate. So the last thing about Smash Bros, we do have the Smash Bros League in the Discord. So, and there's more things planned for Smash as well. So if you're wanting to play more competitively, find people to play with on the regular, that's happening in the Discord as well. So n64josh.com/discord. Let's talk about the Game Awards. We already kind of hinted possibility of like GoldenEye. Cheesy, you kind of threw this one out there. You want to kick us off on what you think we might see? You think there's going to be a Metroid Prime trilogy announcement?
Hey, don't take my thunder.
All right, we'll let Crawler have that one.
That's what I say every time, and it's never happened yet. But I want it to happen.
His extra angry voice came out like, I want it. Bring me Metroid Prime trilogy.
So I think the obvious one is a trailer or even just a title drop for the sequel of Breath of the Wild. It's not unlikely because they've had Zelda announcements at the Game Awards. So I think it's a good possibility that we could see it. But Nintendo also, like, they don't have Smash anymore, right? So they have to show something. I guess they don't have to, but it would be just a missed opportunity for them not to show something at the Game Awards.
This last Smash update was just bait and switch. Waluigi's coming.
Yeah, Waluigi's coming.
Oh, right. I think there could be a possibility, maybe, okay, not a possibility, a prediction that I guess I would want is Splatoon 3. Maybe that's just me being biased, but I think the IP has grown a lot. And even after they announced Splatoon 3, right away on Twitter, they were putting up updates, and they have been constantly updating with special moves. They've been talking about the new maps. And that game looks like it is further along than we think. It could be coming out early 2022, or it is that summer release. It's hard to say because they've only had 2 games, and so far both those games have been in summer. But, and this is kind of crazy to say, but like they have that snow area that we've seen. Maybe they want to push it out in like February, which would be insane because that's already a pretty packed year for games. But I don't know. I could see maybe Splatoon 3 kind of showing up.
All right, Crawler, go ahead.
Hopefully, we get the Metroid Prime trilogy. Like I want that. Come on, we've been like 2 years now. We've been asking for that, right?
Well, there's that rumor that Metroid Prime, the original, is like ready to go.
That's true.
I don't know if it's a remake or a
what Emily
remaster.
Rogers said, it was a remaster.
I mean, we're still in the birthday year for Metroid, right? Isn't that this year?
Oh, yeah. 35th. No, 30th. Which one? I don't know.
Metroid?
Yeah.
Same as Zelda.
Yeah.
So 35.
Same as
I
Zelda.
mean, if they don't really do anything for Zelda's 35th, what are they going to do for Metroid's?
Hey, no, they did something. That's right here.
He held up the Game and Watch. I've never heard Johnny laugh like that before. That was amazing.
No, who said? Somebody in the chat said Zelda Anniversary Collection. That is.
Here we go. We can go.
Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Why aren't they on the Switch?
And give Ocarina the Mario 3D All Stars collection and give it the better emulation.
Yeah, I mean the N64 expansion pack is definitely a ploy. So everybody's like, "Ah, man, I want to play Ocarina of Time again," but this emulation sucks. So we're gonna play it on the Anniversary Collection.
I mean, they could just put the 3DS version on that, and that'd probably be easy enough to do that. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So Mikey the Time Wizard says, I'm hoping they announce Zelda Anniversary Collection at the Game Awards. Johnny, what else are you hoping we see?
Something Mario. Like I don't care if it's another 3D Mario or 2D Mario. I feel like it's been a while. I mean, I think next year will be 5 years since Mario Odyssey, and it's been 20 years since we've been playing Mario Kart 8. So maybe Mario Kart 9.
Nate in the chat coming in hot with the Mario Kart 9. I love it.
I love how we throw out stuff like we think this is E3 and it's just Game Awards and it's like a few trailers and one thing. I know, like we're casting a wide net just to hope.
There was
to catch
1 year was Cranky
fish.
Kong. 1 year they announced Cranky Kong in Tropical Freeze, and that was the Nintendo announcement. So don't get your hopes up.
I know.
1 year we got a Bayonetta 3 logo, and that was.
Yeah, and Metroid Prime 4 was the same year, right?
Yeah. That was E3.
And then they had the backpedal like January of that next year. It was shortly after Game Awards that the
I would like to see something new at least. Like I don't want to see a trailer from Breath of the Wild 2.
I'd like a title that unless it's gonna unless it's gonna spoil it, but like
Ganon is the bad guy. That's the title.
Yeah, I mean maybe they could light a fire under my ass and I'd actually go finish Skyward Sword. If they come out and spell it out like Skyloft is in this game. You should play what we gave you this last summer. Do it now. Like spell it out.
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, but actually good this time.
Wow. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go through chat real quick. So Freaky Deaky says, I don't think we'll see a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. Probably not a trailer, but maybe the title screen that shows the name, right? That would be very Game Awards. Nate did say Mario Kart 9. We won't see a trailer. It'll just be a whoom whoom, and then you'll see the title pop in. Won't even have a date.
2027.
So it'll be 2027. Yeah, exactly. No joke there. Let's see. Mikey B Playing says the first Splatoon trailer looks so boring, like a DLC. So I'm hoping it ramped because that used to be my absolute jam. So a fresh trailer that differentiates would be great. All right. And then he asked, do you guys think MP4 will be re-teased since the trash and rebuild? No, not.
How many years has that been? Only 2?
Not enough.
They're still hiring up writers, right? Like,
yeah,
I think they're still hiring writers at Retro.
Switch Pro. I like Nate's idea. Switch Pro being revealed.
Yeah, just to spit in your face for
wow.
Then I can make TikToks about having 4 Switches. Those will go over well.
Mikey continues, so they built IP hype with Dread really well, so it'd be good, a good back-to-back year with that IP. I think was it Mercury Steam that made that game, I believe is the name of that company. They've already announced they're working on their next project, and I saw the title. I don't have it in front of me, but it was like something like Operation Ironclad or something like that. So who knows?
This isn't Nintendo related,
that's
but
a Metroid game.
Silk Song.
Oh, speaking of that, there was a tweet or something, and somebody was like, "What does everybody want to see at the Game Awards?" And somebody said Silksong, and the Game Awards liked it.
Did Team Cherry like it?
I didn't see. I don't think so.
They're not allowed to be on Twitter. If they liked it, we would have yelled at them for not working on the game.
There's 3 of them. They can come up for air on Twitter.
Cuphead DLC, maybe.
I don't care if you're in the bathroom looking at Twitter. You still program. You work on art. You download sound assets. Something. Do not stop working until that game's done.
I hope they've staffed up more since Hollow Knight, but.
I just can't believe that game was at E3 like the same time Pokemon Sword was coming
playable.
out. Like, playable
like,
at
a decent amount of it was playable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big game. I mean, and Silksong was a stretch goal on Kickstarter that just got too big to be DLC. Like that's just it. The ball just kept rolling down the hill, and it just grew too big for its britches. And so so I mean, I feel like a decent amount of that game has to have been done for a while, and they've just got to build a narrative and building a Metroidvania cannot be easy because you have to wall people out from certain places for so long, and like I don't envy designers for having to do where you can just go anywhere, but we're gonna find creative ways to keep you out of it. So.
Invisible walls. That always works. Freaky Deaky says Kirby Lost World is a spiritual successor to Mario Odyssey. There's your Mario announcement right there, Johnny. That's what you're going to get. We're going to get a little more info.
If we get a trailer for Kirby, I'm going off on Twitter about it. I'm going to be...
Look, to me, this is the year for every one of these companies to take the gloves off and go for blood. You know what I mean? Like, this is the time. Sony is ramping up. They've got huge IPs coming out next year now. Xbox is already just rolling. I mean, they're breaking all kinds of records. They were the most sold. They were the most sold console this Black Friday because of the Series S being available, right? The funniest tweet I saw was the only reason people are buying it is because they don't want it. I was like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't even
forced to buy it.
Twitter was trying to be fairly nice today. Like, did you guys see the handful of tweets from everybody that's like, play Xbox, good for you. Play PlayStation, good for you. Play Nintendo, good for you. Play PC, good for you. Like, it was all just like, kumbaya, let's hold hands. Not, I hate you for your game console.
For now. And then
for
Game
now.
Awards, it's just going to be a bloodbath.
I mean, it's very
Metroid
possible
Dread
that
didn't win.
Next year we're seeing Breath of the Wild 2, Halo, and Horizon for Game of the Year nominations.
God of War as well. Like
God of War, yeah, you're right.
It's gonna
and
be
Kirby Lost Worlds
and Mario Kart 9.
Come on now. But it's gonna be it's gonna be a slugfest next year.
Maybe Arceus will be Game of the Year.
Arceus could be up there.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you laughing, bro? Like, you have no faith.
People have already written it off because of the graphics. They're like, it's crap.
Oh, man.
It has the same. Oh, Elden Ring. Yeah.
Elden Ring. Starfield
yeah.
misses the window. Maybe
Starfield
Scrolls
won't
6.
be eligible.
Maybe the new Mass Effect comes out this year, you know? Let's see. Neo Prime says Metroid Prime Remake. Let's go. Bring it on. Bring it on. We're all ready. Nate says Switch Pro because he's just a troll, and God, I love him. You know. Nate also says, how about a wireless mic? Mikey be playing. It's like, yes, bring out Silksong. I'm ready. Freaky Deaky says Cuphead DLC. I'm waiting to buy the physical cart on Switch. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I'll buy it for a 4th time, I think, when the physical cart comes out.
Exactly. That'd be. I remember playing that game I showed my grandma. She's like, I remember these guys, and I was like, I don't think you do, but all right. I also picked her up for Thanksgiving and she was like, "Is this Knight Rider?" Because of my car being all black and everything. I was like, "No, it's." I should have like recorded like, "Hello, Michael," you know,
and get some red lights in your car.
Yeah, it would have been great. So, it's like there's so many things that they could do. Nate says since Fall Guys fell off the map, yeah, I mean that got delayed till much later. into next year. But
So
they're
next week, are we going to delay recording and maybe go on Friday?
after the Game Awards.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
Possibly.
chat about it for sure.
Yeah.
So they're kind of early in the day, so we could do a post.
Are they not evening? Are they not evening like normal?
It goes until like 11 my time.
So yeah, so it'd be
so
normal.
Okay, so we can do it normal. We just got to figure out Halo podcast.
Right. So there really is. There's an opportunity for them to do some cool stuff. They've kind of like, I feel like it's been a downward progression as far as like how cool stuff has been, right? But there's a lot. Nintendo has a lot to announce for next year still, right? We have seen, of course, Pokemon, of course, Legend of Zelda, of course, Kirby. Is there anything else that I missed right off the bat there?
Well, there's all those things, but like Keely's also gotten better at doing this, especially the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Because he did the E3 opening night live, and he did something at Gamescom, and like this is his Super Bowl. This is what he works all year towards, and the opening night live thing has kind of become his other side of the coin. But like this is what pays the bills at his production studio. Like this is how he makes his living for the most part. So like he's able to pull decently big announcements, and I feel like they were fairly decent. Didn't he have like Elden Ring like exclusivity stuff at opening night live or something like that? So like he's able to talk to these companies and convince them to give him some pretty exclusive stuff.
Well, he's in weekly clubhouses with like Aaron Greenberg and people high up with Xbox, you know. So I mean, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Freaky Geeky also mentioned Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say is that this year, again, we don't have Smash. We didn't have Smash until 2018 when it was announced, and in 2017 there was the DLC for Breath of the Wild, Champions Ballad, and then there was Bayonetta 3. So hype responsibly, but because they don't have Smash, which is all they needed for those Game Awards, it could be kind of a big deal.
We do have Advance Wars, and I was going to mention this one as well. This is Neo Prime saying, I wonder if there will be more Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, right? So
I could see a new trailer for that. That wouldn't be like anything earth-shattering, but that would be like a new something. And I mean, I guess the earth-shattering thing would be either a quarter window like that we'd get it, and a bigger revelation would be if we get a date.
What if it's not Switch related at all and we get the trailer for the Mario movie?
I
think they did that during the direct, and I feel like it was interesting news, but I think they felt some of the pushback from that, like not the time and place. I feel like a lot of people were put off by Miyamoto showing up and not getting like true Mario news, and it was just this Illumination cast list of IMDb photos, and that's what it was. If they're ready to do a full-on trailer,
well, see, they need to do a trailer where Mario looks like crap, and then the internet has to complain, and then they'll push it a year, remake Mario so he looks better.
Because that's a full year.
Yeah,
that's a full year, because it's what 20th or something like that of next
December
year.
22nd, I think.
Yeah, like that's a long ways out. I don't think and especially animation studios, they have to create almost all new assets to make a minute and a half trailer, and animation takes a lot of work. Like Spider-Man, the Into the Spider-Verse took like 5 years or something like that to make. Like,
wow,
they take a long time. So I don't think we'd be getting a trailer.
Yeah. Here's Nate, dude. What about some Mario Maker 2 paid DLC?
Hey, maybe we'll get some Mario Golf DLC.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
that is a possibility. That would be. I mean, I think we're all kind of assuming it's going to be in the expansion pack, right? Like, but again, you would think they would say, "Yo, we're going to put Smash Fighters in the expansion pack, or we're going to put Mario Kart DLC in the expansion pack. Like, go for the games that they already have the most sales, so that people are more apt to.
They need to sell more people on what the value is there, because just Animal Crossing and some crappy emulation.
One
Paper
game every
Mario.
month and a half.
Paper
That's
Mario.
pretty-
I mean,
Yeah.
GoldenEye would probably sell subscriptions.
Oh, without
It
a
would sell
doubt.
Switches. I think it would sell
That
Switches.
oh yeah, you'd have
Yeah.
people coming out of the. They'd be like, "What?" You know.
Well, and
But-
you can't get the controller for another like 5 months, right? Aren't they pushed all the way back into sometime in the first quarter? Like, it's not up on
Probably.
it's not up on the website.
Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Well, we've hit an hour and 10 minutes. It's been a fun show. Like, this has been a blast. So thank you, everybody that's here live. We appreciate you. If you're listening after the fact, thank you so much. Real quick, Crawler, where can we find you?
You can look for us. I think we hashed this out before we went live. You can catch us next Tuesday hating on each other in some Mario Party. So I think we're going to get the multi-stream going. So you can check me out at Nightcrawler724 on Twitch. Nightcrawler's without the E. And then same place on Twitter. So I'm going to have to make sure my OBS studio and everything is working good, and we'll get that going.
Perfect. Cheesy, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, CheesyC64, CheeEzy 64, C64.
And Johnny Bo.
I am Johnny Bo everywhere. Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Farmers only.
Fan house.
Fan house.
Fan house.
Patreon.
Don't forget. Yeah, don't forget Fan house. There you go. All right, guys. I'm N64 Josh everywhere. Thank you again. We really appreciate you. Jump into the Discord, n64josh.com. I've been putting out more articles on the website if you want to check some of that stuff out. And have a fabulous rest of your week. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.